Hello friends, welcome aboard everybody. Man, I'm so looking forward to this. Noveria is, after all, my favorite plot world, sort of. I don't know, I kind of just like going there. And it has, it has such a cool way of making progressing not completely, linear or obvious. Like even just getting to leave Port Hanshan, you have to fight for it for a bit. I like that. I wish there was more of that in future Mass Effect games. But yeah, I also think it's such a cool setting to be going to this remote research facility with freaking Rachni and stuff, and you're gonna fight a matriarch. It's just, I don't know, to me it's by far the coolest setting. Oh, captions, no. Why you do this? Or OBS rather. Sigh. One moment. There. What? It was lost again. I'm disappointed. This is such, such a hassle. It ruins my rhythm. There. Feels like an Alien movie. You think, well, the problem is I hadn't seen any Alien movies before I'd played this game, so... Well, it's not really a problem, I guess, but yeah. Many of the references to other, or many of the pop culture references just... they pass me by because I haven't played that many other games, or even seen all the movies and stuff that are referenced in the games. Hey Reality, hey Will Steiner, hello, and hello Ice and Kupo, and Woodcroft, hello everybody. Welcome aboard! I'm good, looking forward to Noveria. I was just saying how it is my favorite plot world. I've seen some Alien movies since, I don't know, it's not my cup of tea. Alright, this one. I haven't decided who I'm gonna bring with me. I've seen Aliens at some point. I think I've seen Aliens several years ago, like many years ago. So I don't remember that much, but yeah, not one of my favorites. I'm not really into movies like that. Starship Troopers? What about it?
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Hello, Korax Raven Guard, what's up?
I have to go.
Hey, Val.
Alright, see you.
We are about to go to Noveria. I'm so excited. Well, thank you. I did get it cut today, I'll admit. I went to the freaking... what's it called? Hairdresser? And yeah, because I had to cut off a lot of hair. I typically cut my own hair, but I'm like freaking Lion King with this thing, honestly. It's like, it's very much straightened right now, but I have a ton of hair, and it's not easy to cut. In the back when you can't see anything. When I start messing around with my scissors, it's just,
backup systems engaged.
It's not gonna be pretty. Pringtella, thanks for the host. Pring! XCOM. Yeah, I'm just not into horror at all. Where's
Backup
my
systems
hair?
engaged.
My goodness, all the hosts. Nick! Nick host! Help! I'm about to get into the action. Hello. Okay, hello. Thanks for the host. Nick just informed me that he's not gonna be able to chat right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Lars. I didn't finish Mass Effect 1 yet. No, I did not, evidently. Oh, you're Mr. Noxer. Been a while then. How are you? Welcome back. Let's talk to Liara at this point. Oh, thank you, Luana. You're making me blush. Stop it. No, I know XCOM isn't horror. I was referring to Aliens. I know the new XCOM 2 game is about aliens, but yeah, that was a separate matter. Axtar is begrudgingly gonna talk to Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
No.
I just want to talk.
Of course. I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Hey, what's up, Peach? Hey, Show. Hello. Man, I'm missing all the people.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Thanks. Yeah, I did get my hair cut today. I did. I need to get rid of some of that hair. You guys have no idea what it's like to wash the kind of thing that I used to have.
You're right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to discover a beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Hello, Kleine. Welcome back. You just ate spaghetti. I had a kind of beef teriyaki thing with noodles. It was not bad.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
Low maintenance. Oh yeah, I have played with the idea.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Uh-oh, that was awkward. I have played with the idea of shaving off even more, cause I've had the side cut for quite a while now. About half a year, I think. I think I got it last summer. What am I doing? No. Not very good with people. Well, she does kind of keep to herself, doesn't she? I mean, it's not like she's a social butterfly who surrounds herself with people and friends, even if she has colleagues or whatever. When I first heard Liara's dialogue, I was like, oh my god, she's like me. What is this? I didn't know there were video games like this. What's going on? You shaved your head for charity? Oh, you can't go back now. Yeah, I've been playing with the idea of, you know, going for a full undercut or just shaving both sides. I don't know. It's just, if you choose a combination of long hair and short hair, it's a bit more, I don't know, tricky. You can't just wait for it to grow out, it's gonna look very weird for a single patch of this to grow out alongside, you know, a different kind of haircut. It just looks bad. But if all the hair is kind of like the same length, like whatever, just let it grow out. But it just looks weird when it's hanging like, you know, somewhere here from here. So
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel.
all right, we're
Top
getting
priority clearance.
we're acquiring Vermeer right now.
I'll take it in the comm room.
Because we've been to 2 plot worlds already. In case you guys didn't know, if you missed the last stream, you can use the progress command to check what happened. I will be summarizing the last stream in the progress command. Last time we cleared both Therum and Pharaohs.
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
You didn't seem that interested in helping me before. Why now?
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only balked at unleashing the full force of the Citadel fleet against him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so we contacted you with this latest information.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
All the dead things. Yeah, Liara is not really into living. You cut your hair and gave it to charity. Oh man. I think I almost could have done that at some point. My hair was so long.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
Yeah, that's very commendable.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
A missing infiltration team's not my problem. Clean up your own mess.
That unit may have sacrificed their lives to get this message out. Saren is up to something on Vermeer. You'd see that if it weren't for your stubborn human pride.
Come on, Turian Counselor. Don't be like that.
I will find Saren, but I'm doing it my way.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Oh, that's really long. You're losing your hairs? Oh no. Also, welcome back, Lars. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Now we can head to Novaria. Yeah. At first you feel like, oh, I don't want to cut my hair. I will miss my long hair terribly. And when you do cut it off, it's like, I can't believe I ever wanted to keep my hair that way. To PAX we go. Hey, what's up, Kaylee? Engaged. Hello, Kaylee. How are you? And thanks for hosting, Guardian. Ah, the custom greetings. So many people to greet. No hair feels so good. See, yeah, Kaylee, we were just talking about hair. And, you know, as usual, it came up that you should just, or that maybe I should just go for the full, you know, Jack haircut, since it would be such low maintenance. I've been thinking about it. Maybe, you know, in the summer when it's really hot. Yeah, I have to say, my hair really sort of warms my head in the winter.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Like, I can sort of feel the side shape when it's cold. It gets like, you can feel, you know, the
Be
draft.
advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation
I don't know,
cannot be
Kaylee, if I
established,
would.
your vessel will be impounded.
Who knows?
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Joker loves all the places we go to. I've had the side shave for a while now. I don't know if I go full undercut and or shave the majority of my head. I don't know. I don't think I'm there yet. I kind of enjoy having some hair. Sure, we have warm summers. I guess they're not exactly hot by many other standards. Okay, who do we bring? Again, we're gonna face plenty of Geth, but it's not really a problem. The Krogan are more of a problem. It's between Liara and Rex. Yeah, Kaylee, that's why it came up. I did cut my hair today. I went to a hairdresser, actually, because I can cut my own hair to some extent, but when I need to cut off more, it gets kind of awkward to try to, you know... I have so much hair. Swipe your head once and totally dry. Oh man, I can't even imagine that. Hello, Troy. Hello. I feel like I always bring Liara. It's news when it drops below freezing. Yeah, it's not like that here. But we can still have like, we can easily have 25 degrees Celsius in the summers. Typically it stays around 20 or less average. If it gets like around, it typically does get around 30 for a brief period here, and that's considered like super hot. Yeah, I know he doesn't care for Liara.
Equalizing
Hey, Apollo.
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged.
Oh my
The
god.
commanding officer is ashore.
Rex is looking
Exo
fabulous.
Presley has the deck.
Guys, I further tried to make the dialogue volume louder relative to game sound, so hopefully you can hear the dialogue a bit better. Let's go for Master Carnage. Phoenix armor. Oh man, you wouldn't believe how much Phoenix armor I've been looting. Oh. I kind of... Guys, look. I've been overlooking my class talent ever since I got the specialization. Specialization. Well, that's cute. GG star. Average is about 33. Holy crap. That's like a typical... That could be like the max temperature that we have for just a few days. Peachweed yodel? I'd have to hear that sometime. Stasis. You're in Rio, Woodcroft? Nice. She yodeled on stream. Hey, Celtic gent. Welcome back. Yes. Advanced Carnage. Man, let's go straight for Master freaking Carnage. Advanced Throw. Looks good. You highlighted it? That means you're not really embarrassed. You should be proud of it, Peach. I know you are. Don't want to do that again if we happen to die unexpectedly at some point. Oh, wait. Maybe we have something a bit more decent to give to Rex. It's just medium armor though. It's not the one. Is it the one he starts with? No, it's this one. Alright, Rex. If you don't want to have pink armor, this is your only option. Stimulant pack. That does seem very fitting. Let's give him a kinetic buffer. Poor Caden. Maybe we could give him some other armor. Hey, that's not too bad. Yeah. I'm not sure if this looks cool or not. It looks a little strange. This looks alright, I think. Let's make sure Rex has a good shotgun. I kind of forgot to purchase a decent shotgun from the Citadel before coming here. I guess that's fine. You got better Twitch TV? Oh wow. Yeah, I do recommend better Twitch TV for anyone. It really does make Twitch better. Okay, enough inventory management for now.
That's
hey, Donalds. Roderick's. 86.
I'm on important business.
This is an
Step
unscheduled
aside.
arrival. I need your credentials.
It's alright, Donald. I tend to just tease people like that when they call me Starbucks. Like, okay, if you add an S to my name, I shall add an S to yours.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man.
Maybe.
I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It's alright, man. I'm just teasing.
Don't try it.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock!
We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down.
Tali has a really good line here.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
Tali kind of just says she'll be standing behind Shepard a little bit. She's not really prepared to take these guys on like that.
Get out of here.
Hey, what's up, John? Hello.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Look at those, drones. Their heads look like guns. which they are.
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone pissed in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's right hand? She's here?
She's a threat to galactic peace. I'm here to bring her in or put her down.
The board doesn't like having outside problems dumped in its lap, Commander. Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Some renegade lines are really good.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Commander, maybe we should tell Liara that her mother's here. Or bring her along. Maybe she can reason with Benezia.
Yeah, your squad mates are kind of trying to tell you that you should get Dr. Tassoni
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the
on
galaxy's
board.
most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
Hey, it's the same guy who does the thing, the commercials and
enjoy your stay.
And news in the Citadel elevator. Hello, Kaizen. I know I could bring Liara, but I pretty much always bring her. And I don't know if Axtar here would bring her.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies
I think we're gonna troll this Hinor a bit.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Yes. The captions, I think, have been somewhat useful for my viewers who are hard of hearing. I have to speak kind of slowly and accurately for the captions to recognize the phrases correctly, but most of the time they work out okay.
Maybe later. Right now,
Of course.
Whoops.
This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
We were gonna accept his assignment. We can ask about that in a bit. Medigel upgrade.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
All right, I'll help.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Do you guys know how many options there are for getting a garage pass? There's quite a few.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
I'm gonna show you one today that I don't think many have done. Or that I think most don't typically do. I saw it for the first time myself not long ago. So you can play as a Hanor or Elcor? I don't know. I'm fine with playing as a human.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Yeah, the Elcor. Elcor would not really be able to hold these types of firearms. I know of at least 4 ways to obtain a garage pass. I think it might be 4. Yeah, playing as an Elcor would be very problematic. I mean, if you just popped an Elcor in the place of Shepard, you know. Many people still express the desire to play Mass Effect as different races. I don't have such a desire, and well, we know that Mass Effect Andromeda is not gonna have that feature, the ability to play
Greetings, Spectre.
as different races,
Have
even
you
different
brought the
characters.
package?
It's just gonna be one protagonist, well, female or male.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for, or I walk out.
Your words are not unreasonable.
Poor
The
Opal.
customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. Now, does the other have the package?
I've been busy. I'll pick it up later.
This one implores the Spectre for haste. The customer is quick-tempered.
I'll be back later then.
This one awaits your return.
Hey, Florian. Oh, I agree Laura Bailey is amazing. But she does way too many voices. I wouldn't want the protagonist to be voiced by her. She's too familiar. I would much rather have, the protagonist be somebody I don't know, so that I can assign a new voice. A fresh voice to the protagonist. I wouldn't mind her doing, voicing side characters, because she's so versatile, and yeah, she does have an amazing voice.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
You just remembered a 4th way?
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Funny thing about humans, we're pretty loyal to our homeworld.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business.
Oh!
This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Business has come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
This guy right here.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other, I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Yeah, and Laura Bailey voices numerous characters in the Mass Effect games. I don't think she's in the first one. She's definitely in Mass Effect 3. Maybe in Mass Effect 2?
I'll be leaving now.
I trust you can show yourself out.
Mr. Annaleus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
This is great. You have, like, different
Talk to you
options.
Very well.
To approach the same problem. Like, when do you ever have that option in Mass Effect 3? I really wish they just... It adds so much spice to feel like, like, you really have to figure this out, and there's multiple approaches. You can't be sure which one is the best. But you kind of just have to stick to some way of getting the job done. You think she could pull it off? Oh, of course, but for me, it's just personal preference for me that I'd rather have the most significant character, the protagonist, have a fresh voice that I haven't heard, you know, in a million characters before that. Kind of like, even if you have your favorite actors, and even if the best actors out there who've done so many roles in so many movies, even if they are great, and even if they are versatile, at some point it's just not going to be the same thing as having a fresh face portray a character, no matter how good that, you know, super celebrity voice actor is.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
We're just gonna get this out of the way.
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
I think we can assume that she may have been misguided here. She mentioned Asari commandos having been flown in, but those could simply be Matriarch Benezia and her commandos. And then there may have been some rumor that it was in fact this company who flew them in for a specific purpose. So it could be that they're not actually doing anything of the sort. Hey Sean, what's up? Welcome back.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Yeah, Kupo. And Florian, I understand that, but...
I'll go see him now.
If you take Dragon Age Inquisition as the example, I did try to start a playthrough of that game. But the options available to me were Specialist Trainer and Nyreen, the female Turian. I could not unhear those characters in the voices. Even if they sounded a little different, even if they are good voice actors or whatever, I kept seeing Trainer and Nyreen in front of me, and it really broke my immersion. It's just sad. Good night, Corax. I guess I can call you that, now that it's your new name. Wait, oh, Printella is going. Okay, see you later, Printella. Have a good nap.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Sorry, Ice. I trolled you.
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
It's not Aramali.
Cracking
It's
device.
Armali.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data.
In a few places,
If you'll excuse me.
you can see place names misspelled in the universe. You can also see Palavan sometimes instead of Palaven with just 3 A's. Yeah, sorry, Korax. I misread the situation. I'm deeply sorry. I led you astray.
Any results?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Oh, Axtar,
Excellent.
you're
I will
so
transfer
bad.
500 credits to your account.
Say what now?
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
That 250 credit increase. We're rich now. But Axtar isn't done causing trouble. Alright, yeah. I see, I can do that.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on
This
the
guy
guard.
has some good lines.
I can't talk.
What do you want?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother. What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I am. I thought it would be better to deal with you directly.
Hey, Veldar. Long time no see.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal.
Welcome back.
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
Yeah. 250 credits can buy you, like, a license. I doubt it can even buy you the most basic pistol.
If you want to see more of the package than me beating you with it, make a serious offer.
Oh my goodness.
I could snap your neck before you pull a weapon. But I like your negotiation skills. Reminds me of my father.
Can you guys picture Axtar
I'll give you 750.
slapping Inamorda around with the package? I would pay to see that.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The guards wonder about people who trade packages for cash. I've got no more business with you.
Security logs. Unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Oh, I like Admiral Ron. I like all of the admirals, except Geralt. He's a little boring. The other admirals are great, I think. Even Geralt is okay. Yeah, the minigames in Mass Effect 1 are kind of cool. Now we talk to Lori Keene.
We are Legion.
Red Sonia, thanks for following. Yeah, Admiral Zen is really good. She's such a good character. I like Chorus as well.
What sort of offer did they make?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down on thin.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
I was Dynamic Gamer 87.
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I know the Dynamic Gamer 87. I mean, like, with a "the" in the name.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander.
In,
Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination.
Interesni
Lorik Kane. For the moment, I am the manager
stream?
of the Synthetic Insights office.
See, I'm learning Cyrillic letters. Devushka. I'm sorry, even if I can read it, I can't understand it. So, refrain. If you speak English, please try to keep it in English, because, yeah, it's the language that we know, and I don't really know Russian. So, please keep it in English, guys. I am learning Russian, but I've had, like, I'm only beginning. I'm also way too slow to read. Axtar, no, he's not Iranian. I haven't really specified a nationality for him. Mostly because I don't think the countries are exactly the same in the 2180s as they are today. But he's supposed to look a little Middle Eastern, yeah. You watched an enemy gamer. Oh, nice. Haha. Yeah. I do love Mass Effect lore. Welcome over.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
Sorry about that interruption.
My loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
You like my accent, Refrain? Well, thank you. Like, when I was trying to read those that Russian, I hope it wasn't Ukrainian. I kind of assume it's Russian if I come across Cyrillic letters, but I know that it can be Ukrainian or some other language too. Typically, if it's not Russian, it's Ukrainian.
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Refrain, thanks for following. Yeah, I can definitely think of 4 ways to obtain a garage pass now. I think there's 4. Yeah. And we are gonna be doing the arguably most controversial one.
That sounds like a fair trade.
Violence against
Please
Mr.
say
Analeus'
something in
thugs
German.
may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices.
Ich kann nicht Deutsch
He's paying them under the table.
sprechen.
Miss Matsuo was unaware of their outside employment.
I can understand German to some extent. I'm not very good at speaking it.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Finlandssvenska låter ungefär så här. Det här är mitt modersmål. That was Finland Swedish. That was my native variety. Phonetically, it is closer to Finnish than Swedish. Because we are in Finland, yksi kieli ei koskaan riitä. One language is never enough. I don't know. Is that like a quote? Yeah, the reason Finland Swedish sounds different is of course because, well, we're not in Sweden. We're surrounded by people who speak a language that sounds very different from what Swedish sounds like. So that's the reason Finland Swedish sounds different. However, in written form, there's only minor differences in terminology. Finnish may have influenced Finland Swedish a little bit in terms of grammatical structures as well, especially in spoken Swedish. Hey, Ladyface Shred. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of people are monolingual, but I think it has actually been estimated that the vast majority of all the people in the world do speak several languages. Oh, you're from Sweden? Yeah. Yeah, your spaceship? What's that? You have an actual spaceship?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Enelaus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
You're right. They're actually going to let me eat you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Alright. We could have gunned them down for some XP. Yeah, English is my third language, so I speak Swedish and Finnish better. You wanted to hear me speak Finnish? I can speak a little Finnish on demand. It's, after all, you know, a language that I know even better than English. I didn't remember I had the shotgun equipped. Let's switch to the assault rifle. Whoops! Somebody sabotaged me.
I'm on it!
In that case, we'll switch back to the shotgun anyway.
I will destroy you! I will destroy you! I've lost shields!
That guy came from nowhere. My shield boost is on cooldown, interestingly enough. English, Dutch, French. Man, I wish I knew Dutch. Next time I have time to learn. Oh, maybe they used something against us. Next time I have time to learn a new language, it's gonna be Dutch. I feel like knowing Swedish and a bit of German, it should be a walk in the park. Although it can be kind of difficult to learn a language that's very similar to another language, you know? Because it can become difficult to keep them apart. That's sort of what happened to me when I was... I'd studied Italian, and I actually knew it fairly well. I was able to actually speak Italian when I went to Italy. Just simple stuff, but still, I was comfortable enough to chat a little with waiters and other people. And of course, you know, order food or purchase tickets or whatever. This guy is out of control.
Now I'm ready.
And when I knew a bit of Italian and I started learning Spanish, did that mess up my Italian? Because they're so similar. They're like almost mutually intelligible when you know the basics. And it really just... I felt like I knew neither Spanish nor Italian after that. Yeah, so then of course my Italian got super rusty, and whenever I try to produce Italian, I kind of it feels like only Spanish comes out. The verbs are such a nightmare to learn. Fortunately, in most colloquial speech, you don't need that many word forms. Finnish and Estonian aren't really mutually intelligible, no. From what I've heard, Estonians understand Finnish more easily than Finns understand Estonian. If I hear Estonian, I can typically pick up some keywords maybe, but I can't follow the discussion.
This'll help.
Hey, Artemis Gray. I wish I knew Portuguese too, though. Dutch is one of the hardest to learn. Knowing Swedish and a bit of German, I don't think. I mean, it always depends on what other languages you know. You can't really objectively say that this or that language is more difficult than that another language. You can of course you can approximately say that, oh, this language has a lot of irregularities and a lot of stuff that you just need to know, that you can't really learn a rule and then just apply that to everything. But even just knowing Swedish, I've been able to understand a little bit of Dutch. Not too much, but I can notice that, oh, these words are similar, or oh, that sounds very similar to Swedish, and I can guess its meaning. That helps significantly when learning a new language. We have the evidence. Estonian and Finnish are regarded as some of the most difficult European languages to learn, I guess. There's so much inflection, so many different cases. It's very different to the big languages in Europe. It's very difficult for an English speaker to learn. Whoops.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Hey, Gene Splice. Welcome back.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
We'll see how you walk on air, Miss Sterling. I'm being sniped.
I will destroy you!
Okay. Whoop. Rex is about to take a hit. Rex! Yeah, I don't know what kind of cops Krogan have. Do they have law? Do they have government? You don't like Kyra Sterling? Aww. But she's such a lovely lady. How could you not like her? Whoops. Let's neural shock that guy. Get some time. Yes. Oh my god. Did Rex overheat? Maybe he was waiting for it to cool down. I messed up. I just wanted Rex to have his moment. I wanted him to get the killing blow with the shotgun. It backfired.
I've lost shields.
Krogan have a unified government? I don't think so. Cops would just be, you know, some kind of force upholding the law. Maybe he means some kind of rudimentary form of that. Hey, bro, Nelly. Damn it, I keep overheating. There we go. Rex should be with us soon. Military instead of cops. Was that everything? Typically there's someone left down here. Alright. Hey Coyote Jones. Have fun lurking. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, although I used to have a heatsink on this gun, and I recently changed it to the rail extension. I think that's what... Oh man, I messed up. I think that's what's causing me to overheat. I did say if overheating becomes a problem, I'll just put the heatsink back on. Oh well, maybe I'll try keeping it on. Just have to remember to stop spraying in time. Oh, nice. That's really good damage. Perhaps I could put that heatsink on after all. Won't have to worry about that. Tell you to beat off. Do anything? Hold on now. I think there is a scenario in which he'll ambush you. Which one is that? I only just remembered. Ice, can you help me out? Do you know what I'm talking about? I seem to recall being ambushed by a Krogan. If you return, yeah, if you do something and return to Port Hanshan after you're done with the story, What is it that triggers it, though? I can't recall. You have to do something to piss him off. And here's Jana again.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Krogan, yeah, I figured it had something to do with that assignment. Maybe we'll have to talk to Rex and check out some codex entries. Krogan government. I think it's been a while since I read those. We have to meet with Jana before going to do what we're gonna do. Yeah, Gene Splice. All of these characters are gonna be contained in the trilogy. New games are gonna have Mass Effect in the titles, but they're gonna be new adventures. I don't know, Veldar. I'd have to check out the codex entries on that. I imagine, especially in Mass Effect 2, there would have been codex entries added that would have explained how things work on Tuchanka.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
I think the voice change here is a tad overdone. Like, it's a little too obvious. Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs. Distance themselves. Oh yeah, Gene Splice. They pretty much said there's not gonna be any characters in the new game, and it wouldn't really make sense. Considering, spoilers if you haven't played Mass Effect 3, or finished the trilogy, cover your ears. Yeah, you can link a picture. Everybody we know can die. You can't really include a character that may or may not even be alive.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Ananias's corruption.
No, Liara's not going to show up.
I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board.
Liara can die too.
This planet can run profitably again.
Liara can die too. She's not going to Andromeda.
If your executive board loses a few million credits, it's not my problem. I have my own mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Seems we'd help more people if we did as she asks.
Hey, Topo.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
My take on the indoctrination theory? Well, to be very brief, I'll just say that in my analysis of the endings and in my discussion of the endings, and no indoctrination theory has any place. It's just I appreciate that people have their own headcanons and stuff. That's great, but to me it's just a bunch of nonsense. What do you mean? What about Leviathan? That's all I'll say about it now.
I'll consider it, and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
We're not gonna talk to Keen just yet, I think. We're about to obtain our garage pass. Alright, I can... It's a very dark picture. Beldar, what is this? Where is it from? Yeah. And I think misguided nonsense is just about the kindest thing I can say about the indoctrination theory, or theories. I mean, I've heard many. And I don't even really understand it when people say, many people say, I've heard some people say the indoctrination theory seems really cool, but I don't think it's true. I don't even really think it's that cool. It introduces so much inconsistency and weirdness that I just cannot see how people would prefer that to how things are really told to us by the storyteller. Star Maid? What? I don't think I'm following Veldar, I'm sorry. If you guys want to know what I think in detail about the indoctrination theory, I would just point you to a thing Size 16s did about it. I do agree with most of those points, and it just very accurately describes my take on the theory as well. What do I think about the ending? I think it's a mind-blowing ending. I'm actually in the process of writing up a project on, you know, an ultimate ending analysis, and I'm gonna make a podcast out of it, or some kind of video thing. So I'm not gonna talk too much about that now. Okay, guys. Who's obtained the garage pass this way before?
I'm in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Your secretary is a plant for the executive board. Internal affairs, she said.
That is good to know. Would you mind stepping outside? I'm afraid I will have to let Miss Parasini go. It can't wait. Your mind has not been fully on your duty to me.
I don't understand, sir.
I'm not losing this job.
Annaleus, if I don't report in, the board will figure it out. Put the weapon...
I said I'm not losing this job!
Mother of... Corporal, secure the area. Keep everyone out of here, now!
Yes, ma'am.
What happened here, Commander Shepard?
Beats me. I just got here myself.
Where were you when this occurred? What did you see?
I only heard an argument and shots fired.
So you didn't actually witness anything? Still, I have to wonder why you didn't try to intervene.
My job isn't arresting criminals. It's shooting terrorists.
And I should not be telling you how to do your job. My apologies. Excuse me, Commander. The death of an executive must always be filed in triplicate.
You will await my podcast? I will... Well, yeah, but I won't deal with the indoctrination theory in that one. I will only make it clear that in any real discussion of the endings, I don't think the indoctrination theory has a place. I'll get that out of the way, and then I'll get to analyzing the endings. So, if you want to know, if I could just point you to what I think is a really good, well, take on the indoctrination theory, you should just go check out Size 16's highlights. He's got it there. I could find the link if you remind me. And yeah, Florian, I definitely agree with you there. I think the ending is completely mind-blowing. I've thought about it so much, and I've analyzed it so much. And yeah, I think it's I wouldn't have wanted it to be anything else. And I think there's one very specific reason for that, which allowed me to not get disappointed, if you will, because so many say they were disappointed. I think there's a very specific thing about my attitude that basically protected me from that, and it's because I never expected Shepard to survive.
Please don't touch anything.
Please don't touch that. I was always expecting the ultimate sacrifice to have to be made. Or perhaps not always, but from the very beginning, the very, well, early bits of Mass Effect 3, I did expect it. So it wasn't like like that was shocking to me at all, which is why I was so happy that the ending completely surprised me. It was nothing like I could have imagined. I loved that. Yes, the IT highlight from Size's stream. I think that's a really good take on the theory, and I agree with the vast majority of it. Hey, let's still talk to Keen. No, it's cool, Kupo. You're allowed to voice your opinion. And yeah, you are not the only one. I'm just, I'm just stating that I feel differently. Critical discussion is welcome. But yeah. Oh, that's the one. Thank you, Ice. I really should bookmark that one. It's really good. So, Kupo, why don't you have a look at that when you have time? I'd like to see if you still think it makes sense, even if you were disappointed with the actual writing.
Why, Spectre, I thought you'd be cleaning up that nasty business between Analeus and his secretary.
Aw, he sounds like a disappointed father.
About your evidence?
Yes, about that. It seems I no longer need it. Don't you agree?
Sorry.
Not so fast. You promised to pay me if I recovered this evidence.
Economics is supply and demand, Spectre. There is no longer a demand for what you supply.
Really? Because I was wondering how the board would feel about you wiretapping their administrator.
Peevish, I am sure. You are shrewd for a human. I appreciate that. I can provide 250 credits for, let us say, document recycling. I appreciate your help in this matter, despite the unexpected resolution.
If you watch that, I think you'll find it hard to make sense. I would like to help you out after that, if it still makes sense to you after watching the video. And perhaps my ending podcast thing can help you make. Well, I can't say, but hopefully it can help.
Let me go.
Can help somebody make sense
Consider
of the ending.
conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Yeah, Lorik is really cool. I like him. He's a nice little side character, even if you don't even have to talk to him. Okay, guys, we got our bloodstained garage pass. We can lyric the streamer. I've actually never watched the lyric. Wait, I watched him once, and I was like, alright. We should just make it into a command. ! IT. nothing but the link in there. He's a Turian. Axtar is not gonna talk to him. If he can help it.
Access to the garage is restricted.
She sounds like you could just, you know, try to look a little threatening and she'd give in.
I have authorization.
But she doesn't.
Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
She's like, has this deer in the headlights look. And she stutters a little when if you try to get past her. Access to the garage. Okay guys, here's something I learned on stream.
Guess we know what the matriarch had in the
Cause I don't really consult walkthroughs. So somebody told me you can hack this vehicle. Kaylee told me. Of course this is bad for, you know, XP purposes. But we'll have some fun with this, we can't resist. Is there a consensus in the chat? Not really, I don't think. But, you know, whenever people ask me about it, I just tell them that I think it's a bunch of nonsense.
What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
The Asari bitch came with a bunch of cargo. We're probably packing those.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I don't hate it. The phenomenon it has become, I guess. It's kind of fascinating. But yeah, many people who I've talked to who have only been playing the games to themselves and haven't looked up what the online community thinks. They're like, what? Indoctrination theory? Shepard? Indoctrinated? What? To me, that speaks volumes already.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is
Corax is
happening
going.
out there? I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
See you, Corax. Thanks for coming back. I'll catch you later. Alright, you guys. I'm gonna hop into the Mako, but before we proceed, I'm gonna take a break. The word hate doesn't exist in here. Yeah, we dislike the word hate. We don't hate if we can avoid it. Alright, now. Yes, Donald, you should. You most definitely should. You guys will... Oh wait, I don't have the playlist up?